DNCE, Cake by the Ocean, here on Fly FM.
Fly FM.
Yeah, that's right. DNCE, absolutely fantastic band. I actually saw them at Vfest this summer. I went with my best friend Lucy. We actually met, like, you know at festivals, you do this whole thing where you go there with like a friend, a couple of friends, and there's normally people around your camp, like just around you, that you just normally make best friends with. And we actually did that. We made friends with these probably like late 20s to early 30s like group of women who were just like there for a laugh, and they were just really funny like to hang around with. And DNCE were definitely one of the highlight bands for me to see. And you know, since they have only really got Cake by the Ocean and Toothbrush, they did really well to, you know, because they were on the main stage. They were early on. They were about 12 o'clock, you know, which is early for a festival, which is early at university really, to be fair. But it just seemed really nice because they were just like, they were so energetic, the whole band was getting involved, and it wasn't just Joe Jonas who was just like, you know, getting involved. It was the whole band, like even the sax player, guitarist, pianist. They were just like, everyone was just dancing about, and whenever they went to the front, they were getting a massive cheer, and it was just fantastic. But yeah, that was one of my highlights of the summer. The other one was Amsterdam. I went there, and of course, not going to talk about it, but you know, how was your summer? Let me know. Tweet at @fly_FM. Let me know how your summer break was. Whether you did nothing, whether you did loads, or whether you just worked. You know, let me know. I mean, I didn't get to work for a month because I had to go home. So that means I lost out on a month's pay. So I'm really struggling right now. Even though student finance has come in, literally for me, it's like, and it's gone. Because rent. You know, rent just takes it out of me. Student finance does not cover me because, you know, the system... no comment, gonna move on. But anyways, these are definitely things that you will hear when you're back at university. So these are like, so your first lecture back, or you see your group of friends, you know, you've had your hugs, you've had your kisses, where you're just like, oh my god, I've missed you, whatever. You probably, most of the time, you don't even do that, because it's literally just been the summer, it's literally been a couple of months, and you're just like, you know, how's it going? But then, you know, you definitely 100% hear these three things. So the first one was, people ask, how was your summer? It's a generic thing. Most of the time they don't even want to know. It's just literally like, how's your summer? Because it's polite. That's all it really is. The second one is normally, if you just say like fine, or you know, it was alright, they normally ask you, did you go anywhere, did you do anything? In which you're normally like, yeah, you know, I went to Amsterdam, went to V Festival, and then you know, they'll do follow-up questions to that. But the third one is that 100% people, if they've done something, so whether it's they've gone travelling or something like that, or if they've done something to the extreme, so if they've worked like tirelessly, then they will just run on for ages. 100% they will run on for ages. Go, oh, you know, I was doing this at work and this and that. Or if, you know, if it's the other way around, they've actually gone somewhere that was like, you know, I travelled Europe, it was absolutely fabulous. And they'll go on and on. Even though, probably most of the time, you don't really care. But, you know. So, yeah, at the start, I said I went to see DNCE at V Festival, and I also saw Years and Years. And Years and Years will be coming up later on in the show, just after 5 o'clock, and I will be explaining why later on. But as I said, we've got some great music along the way, and this one is another one which is doing really well at the moment. It's Martin Solveig, Do It Right, featuring TK Maidzar. What's the name to pronounce? It's here on Fly.